Okay, guys. If you have noticed on my previous video, who was the video talk was about the family dynamic and the effects on children. This video, right? You could see Filmora. This is the software that I'm using. Unfortunately, I haven't paid for it yet. I'm being greedy right now, so the watermark is on the video, which is a bit fucked up. But guess what? Yo, I'm on the grind and I don't really care for now. I'll pay for it and then just get rid of it. So if I can promote the software while I'm still doing my videos, hey, why not? You have to see positivity in anything that you're doing. Do not let anything stop you from achieving your goals. Okay, so so welcome to the self-conscious community. Okay, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel and click the like button. Let's get started. This is the second part of part 2 of the video, right? I think it's like, okay, we're on part 3, part 2, part 2, part 3. Okay, so let's move forward. Right, we're going to talk again about the family dynamic and effect on children, part 2. Okay, so we're not on part 3 yet, but see, this is the same subject, so I'm going to be talking, right? So I just mentioned the dynamic, the family that I have. And the sad thing as well, at my age right now, I do not have contact with no one. Why? Because my mom has been beefing all her life with my auntie, my cousin. She's been beefing. That I always thought, oh, why they always fighting? Because guess what? My mother was just not fighting with my father. Okay, even though they were mutually fighting, but my mother was also fighting with my aunties physically. They would fight, talking about, yeah, my husband said that, you said this about me. There were a lot of beef, right? I grew up around beef, okay? Fighting all the time, cousin, uncles, and a big, huge family. I have a huge family, okay? But I do not consider them a family. Because of the trauma, okay, that I have to experience, right? It's not healthy for kids, right, to be around violent environment. It's not healthy. It does not promote anything positive, okay? It just damage your kids, okay? So as a child, seeing my mom beefing with aunties, uncles, fighting with my father, okay, almost 2 to 3 times a week, okay, for sure, okay, and it was physical. It usually 90% of the time was ending, the argument would end in fight, unfortunately. So fighting is a thing, okay? It's a big thing in my family. They love that, okay? So, what I wanted to say, my mom has really been emotionally unavailable throughout my whole childhood. I never knew how it felt to have somebody who said, don't worry, mom care about your feeling, express yourself. What's your opinion? Okay, how do you feel today? I never had the luxury to see these things. Therefore, I used to think those things were for white people. Okay, because that's how we've been brainwashed, right? This is how we are being brainwashed in African household. I'm gonna keep it real, right? I'm gonna keep it real. In African household, right? We are being programmed that, okay, white people have their way of raising their kids, and that's fine. But we African, that's the way we are. And African parents, we are never wrong. Literally, my mother would tell me stuff like, I am never wrong. And even though I'm wrong, I am never wrong. So if I beat your ass, that's fine. Because guess what? I am the parent. I am an adult. I need a child. So I am wrong. Well, guess what? I am right. That's how the fuck I'm like, how do you make sense? You're wrong, but you're right because you're an adult. And that's how we grew up. So we never had in my family the the I would say nobody knows really how to apologize really, because when I would argue with my sister, it was hard for me to say I'm sorry, I messed up. It was like a struggle because my mom was like that. She would never say I'm sorry, I messed up. I'm sorry I hurt your feeling. Okay? And it was a constant thing, to the point that now we're thinking like being sorry is like for pussies. And then when you compare to other the white people, like the white family, yeah, that would depend. I wouldn't, I don't want to generalize because obviously there are really bad white family out there. I've seen it, okay, with drug addicts parents and stuff. I'm saying healthy white parents, okay? But you have also these healthy black parents that are like that too. That's for sure. I've seen it. But in an African household, all throughout, all over Europe, right? In the UK, the African descendant, okay, Nigerian, Congolese, Ghanaian, most parents are really, really messed up. And I see this on their kids, their adult kids. I see where they pick, why they turn out that way. Why do you think girls turn more into like, people want to say, yeah, girls turn into whore, and then guys turn into drug dealers? Guess what? Everything starts from the core. Okay, a lot of these young black girls have been sexually abused by uncles, father, okay, or they haven't been heard at home. At home, it was all about shut up, I am the mom. What did you do? Your teacher told me you did this. Your uncle, auntie have seen it. I've seen you yesterday. You've done this, and it's so about judgment. It's so judgment. African parents are so judgmental. They never really sit down with their kids. They never really show pure love. It's time to show pure love to your kids. If you're not ready to show pure love to your kids and and give unconditional love, there's no need for you to have kids. Just forget about it, because kids are hard work. I'm just tired of parents messing up their kids' life. Yeah, because guess what? Your household is itself a programming. You're being programmed every day. And the most you're being programmed at, what's the most place you're being programmed? Yeah, the people you surround yourself, yeah, with. So you surround yourself, um you're surrounded by people, usually most of the time your family, you see them every day. Then you got your friends, okay? These people influence who you're going to become, but mostly your home, your household, your parents, they're supposed to be your example. They're supposed to be the people you look up to, as I keep saying to you, okay? So when you have bad family dynamic at home, is very important to have a healthy dynamic family, because guess what? Your home is in a program. Your household itself is a programming in itself, if that makes sense. Okay, you're being programmed. So every day you look at your dad, the way the way he acts, and it's not even because you want to, because you don't want to wake up in the morning and say, "Oh, let me look at my dad, look at my mom or my auntie and see how she's about so I can copy her." No, subconsciously. We are talking about subconsciously, where the brain pick up things and it store it, and then you just like, and then by seeing, bit by bit, you start acting, you start being the same, you start behaving the same, and you don't even realize it. That's why I'm saying to you, this is a dangerous thing, y'all. I keep saying to everyone, make sure when you want to have kids, please, please be ready for it, because mental health is so important, right? We keep saying, "Oh, why black?" A lot of black girls are turning, to gold diggers and hoes. They're not being understood at home. They're being judged. They're being beaten. They're being called slut whores. Being forced to do things they don't want to do. Example, studying certain subject. I don't want to do science. Why are you forcing me to be science? Because you're a scientist? It does not make sense. Okay, we are all individual. We all have different gifts and dreams. Okay, and yes, and guess what? When your household is messed up, because your household is supposed to be your foundation, and guess what? When you don't have no foundation, you crumble. Yeah, and a lot of kids these days are that way. They have a messed up, psychologically messed up mother, a fucked up father, thinking they doing the thing, they doing right, and that's okay because they parent. That's not. It is definitely not. Because guess what? When you start growing up as a child, okay, coming from a messed up home, later on you start developing mental sickness. These things are leading to mental sickness. Okay? I want to repeat that again. Is leading children to become adults with mental sickness. That's why we have a lot of bipolar, a lot of depression, suicide, uh, women that are not capable of keeping one man, aggressive women, women with attitudes, guys with boys that just don't respect women, yeah, men that hates women. Where does that come from? You have to look at again the core. Okay, usually a guy who's violent toward a woman, because most of the time, 80% of the time, 8 out of 10, yeah, I would say most of the time the guy have witnessed one of them family member being on a woman, and that's a normal thing. You have to look at the core. And again, this is not a channel to judge anyone. Here in my channel, everyone can come as free as they are, as whatever they can express themselves. Okay, we are here, I am here to grow as an individual, coming from a abusive you know household, and very hard, because I had so many cousins that I'm not in contact with, and I have cousins that are not in contact with their own parents because their parents were starting becoming more abusive the more throughout the years, while and and they just cut them off. I just know a lot of my cousins, they do not talk to their parents. It's just messed up. It is just It's just, and I just don't myself, but that's it for the next video. um okay, I wanted to finish with, it's very healthy to be in a healthy relationship, and it start with love first, love yourself first, love who you are first, become whole and healed, put yourself and be in relationship with somebody who is whole and healed. So when you're ready to have kids, you can give them all the love they deserve. Because guess what? Any child deserve to be put through this. Is so unfair. They didn't ask nothing, just to be loved and be raised to become better people. And that's what we're supposed to do now. And there's a time now to talk about it. Okay, we are tired of the this the thing they're trying to sell to us through media, the happy perfect family. No, there's a lot of fucked up family out there. I would say there's more 80% fucked up family and 20% good family out here. But they want to promote and sell a narrative of a happy healthy family. Oh, you don't have family, so what? Anyway, next video, part 3. What I would see about my journey, and that will be for the next video. My journey battling with depression. Okay, thank you guys, thank you for listening to me, and I'll see you soon. Oh, I'll talk to you soon. And don't mind the you know the watermarks. Yeah, it's just because I just started, and if they can be happy with that, yeah, go for that freaking software. And yes, there we go, free promotion right now. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, cool, thank you, and talk to you soon. Bye.